Let's recall the look on David Beckham's face when the club signed Leo Messi. And now, when the Argentine led Inter Miami to their first ever trophy, winning the League's Cup. And here's the face of Inter's owner after the defeat in the recent US Open Cup final. Given that Beckham is a champion by nature, one thing is clear. Having tasted success with his beloved club, he will do everything to ensure that Inter get more and more trophies. And this means only one thing: new star transfers are imminent. It's not just about victories and the emotional aspect. This summer transfer boom brought Inter tremendous popularity and a huge audience, a significant portion of which converted into fans. Accordingly, from a financial perspective, inviting top-tier stars is also very profitable. Of course, Inter's owners already have a rather long list of players the club might invite, and some names have been leaked to the press. We are gonna talk about them now. Luka Modric is the latest one to be linked with Inter. Back in the summer, the Croatian was happy at Real Madrid, so he even turned down a €200 million offer from Saudi Arabia. Despite the fact that he was already 37 years old at the time, Luka felt fully prepared to continue playing at the highest level. And last season showed that age did not stop Modric from being important for the club. He played in 52 matches. However, the new season started and everything changed quite a bit for the Croatian. With Jude Bellingham's arrival, Luka lost his place in the starting lineup. He only started twice, and one of those ended in a half-time substitution in the last game against Atletico. Currently, the main Real Madrid midfield players are Bellingham, Camavinga, Tchouaméni and Valverde. Kroos and Ceballos are also in the squad. The media immediately began to spread rumors that Modric was not happy with his status as a backup and was ready to consider a transfer. No one is happy when they don't play. They wanted me to stay and I had the same desire. My only condition for staying was that they treat me as a competitive player. They told me nothing about my status would change, and that's why I signed. A disappointed Luka said. Inter wasted no time and entered the arena. ESPN reports that Beckham's club is ready to offer a deal for the 38-year-old Croatian. Given Modric's status, Real Madrid may agree to let him go for free in the winter. For Inter, Modric's transfer will be another huge boost not only in terms of football, but also in terms of media. If the transfer goes through, Miami will have 2 Ballon d'Or winners at once. That's really huge. Like this video if you would like to see Messi and Modric as teammates. The second big name that has one foot in Inter is Luis Suarez. There are no reasons why this transfer will not happen. Luisito's deal with Grêmio expires in the winter. He himself has openly stated his desire to finish his career with Messi, and Leo will definitely not mind reviving the legendary Barcelona link-up. Messi and I dreamed of finishing our careers together. We dreamed and talked about going to the US after Barcelona, but it didn't happen. Now, he has decided to go there. As you can see, Messi looks happy. We hope that at some point, the opportunity to play for one club will come again. Suarez openly hinted at a transfer back in the summer. Again, the transfer of the Uruguayan is beneficial for both the player and Inter. Apart from the fact that Messi will be happy to reunite with his friend, the centre-forward position is one that Inter should be strengthening. The club has Joseph Martinez and Leonardo Campana, but you should agree that Suarez is a completely different level. Luis is already 36 years old, but he's in great condition. In 40 games this season for Grêmio, he has 16 goals and 12 assists. For Inter, in an interview with Daily Mail. It's also known that the Frenchman is a big NBA fan, so living and playing in the United States is an attractive option for him from this perspective as well. If Inter fails to sign Suarez or Griezmann, the club has an alternative. We are talking about Radamel Falcao. The Colombian is no longer a starter for Rayo Vallecano in La Liga, but his level would be enough for MLS. This is also reported by Sport. But this time, David Beckham will not stop with just players' transfers. The Inter owner has been dreaming of having Zinedine Zidane in charge of his club for 5 years. And if it all seemed like complete nonsense before, things are different now. You must admit that after Messi's transfer, everything looks a bit different. Everyone knows that Zizou's main dream is to become the coach of the French national team. For this reason, he turned down many top clubs, including PSG, Manchester United, and Chelsea. Zidane wanted this position so badly that he did not accept another job in case the contract with Didier Deschamps, the current coach of the French national team, was not extended. But things turned out differently, and Deschamps got a new deal that expires in the summer of 2026. For Zizou, the option of coaching Inter Miami until 2026 and then becoming the coach of the French national team seems nearly perfect. The MLS club will be ready to sign a contract with Zidane with a special clause that will allow him to leave the club if the French football bosses approach him with an offer for the national team. European top clubs cannot afford this, as they usually plan long-term projects. But Inter will give Zidane the opportunity to compete for trophies, renew his coaching skills, and lead the French national team at any time. Besides, Zizou attended the US Open Cup final, the one that Inter lost recently. Does anyone really think that he did it for nothing? Well, it's unlikely. So we're waiting for news and urge you not to be surprised if the Frenchman takes over the club and David Beckham fulfills yet another dream. All the transfers we've listed are realistic even in winter. The new MLS season starts at the beginning of the year, and based on the above, Beckham's team may have a starting lineup that looks like this. The goalkeeper and defensive line will remain untouched: Callender, Yedlin, Krivtsov, Miller, and Alba. In the center of the pitch, there will be Busquets, the talented Kramashi, and the new superstar Modric. Antoine Griezmann will play behind the strikers, and the cosmic duo of Messi and Suarez will form a pair of forwards. You'll agree that this dream team looks insane. In addition, there are many fantastic youngsters in the squad. Thomas Aviles, Diego Gomez, and Facundo Farias, for instance, are among the top Latin American talents. And in general, Inter are constantly working to fill the academy with promising players who can learn from senior stars and improve even faster. Now add Zidane as a coach to the mix and you'll have an incredible squad. This team will not only fight for all the possible trophies, but will also become a real media bomb. Friends, write in the comments which players you would invite to Inter if you were David Beckham, and how likely are the transfers of Modric, Griezmann, and Suarez to happen in your opinion. Also, watch other videos from our channel among the suggested ones, and stay in touch. Have a nice one, and see you in a bit.